am Maria Garcia de Fleury. The history of the image of Our Lady of Chiquinquira dates back 4 centuries when Don Antonio de Santana, the trustee of the towns of Suta and Chiquinquira in Colombia, asked the Spanish Alonso de Narvaez to paint an image of Our Lady of the Rosary so he could place it in his small chapel. The painting was made on a cotton cloth of indigenous origin, average 44 inches tall by 49 wide. Alonso de Narvaez used tempera colors to paint Our Lady of the Rosary with the child Jesus. At her sides, he painted St. Anthony of Padua because he was the patron saint of Don Antonio Santana, and on the other side, he put St. Andrew because that was the patron saint of the superior of the Dominican order of that time. The painting was located in the chapel that Don Antonio had in Suta. It was there for more than a decade, but the chapel had a thatched roof, which caused the humidity to deteriorate the painting to a blur. When Santana died, his widow moved to Chiquinquira between 1577 and 1578. She took with her the image, but it was in such a poor condition that she abandoned it in a room that was once used as an oratory. At the beginning of 1586, a pious woman who came from Sevilla in Spain, called Maria Ramos, settled in Chiquinquira. The lady noticed the old oratory and hung in the best place of the chapel the deteriorated painting of Our Lady of the Rosary. On December 26, 1586, Maria was leaving the chapel when an indigenous woman named Isabel and her little son passed in front of her. At that moment, Isabel shouted to Maria, "Look, ma'am, look, look, look." She directed her gaze towards the painting. The image appeared surrounded by bright lights. Without explanation, the colors and their original brightness reappeared, while the scratches and holes in the fabric disappeared. With this surprising episode, the devotion to Our Lady of Chiquinquira began. La Chinita does not have only one day of celebration. She celebrates the entire month of November with the famous Chinita Fair, where there are song, dances, baseball and soccer games, bullfights. It's a month of great joy. On November 18, the day of her specific celebration, people put on new clothes and make special meals. At once, they tie the party with Christmas. In Colombia, her feast is celebrated on July 9 because that day she was proclaimed patroness of Colombia by Pope Pius VII in 1829. In Venezuela, on November 18, 1942, she was canonically crowned following the instructions of Pope Pius XII. Friends, the hierarchy of the Church is aware that Our Lady of Chiquinquira, La Chinita, is the Mother of God, and that with God we always win.